Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day and it's a Monday. All right, what are we doing today? We are shipping, you guys. So we're just waiting for all of our friends over on TikToker to pop in, and then we will get started. We had a hoppin' crazy amount of sales this weekend. Jessica, welcome in. Leah Boston, welcome in. User 531418981, welcome in as well. What is up, Ty? Happy Monday, Jessica with a K. Barb is here. It's gonna be a great day. I'm already having a great day. I've been busy listing this morning, getting things up. Took care of the old roots. Woo! They were looking G-R-A-Y. Woo! Whoa. Nobody wants that. Or at least I don't. I refuse. I mean, I don't understand how at 29 years old I have that. Wink, wink. Barb, what are you up to today? All right, guys, we have a crazy amount of stuff to ship out. I'm just pulling up all of our places here. The number one seller for me this weekend, which is so crazy, was not eBay. It was not Depop. It was actually Poshmark was the number one selling platform for me this week, which is totally wild and crazy. And that's not usually the case. So, very, very interesting. Ma, welcome in. Lil Pickles! Lil Pickles, you need an unhealthy amount of caffeine and a crazy, significant amount of ADHD. And then you have this energy, which is good and bad, guys. I'm definitely the kind of person where either I'm too much for you or you like it. So, it's a little bit of It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. All right, we pinned up our goal here. Happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys. Very exciting. Alex, welcome in. Potato Books is here. What's up, you guys? Yeah, so it was a crazy amount of sales this weekend, for sure. I can really see. So, I've been trying to get more listed every day. And we're using Nifty to get everything cross-listed, and I'm using the Nifty AI. It is absolutely paying off. It's absolutely paying off. It is absolutely paying off. Because the number of items that I sold, because I was on multiple platforms today, is crazy. So normally I would, be selling stuff on eBay. I think with whatever Nifty is doing, whatever's happening, I'm getting like crazy amounts of Poshmark sales, which has been like wild. And that's not normally what I have. April said, it's okay. We can't be everyone's cup of tea. Agreed. In the words of Jean-Luc Picard, I like Earl Grey. Hot. Dork, that's a great name. Okay, let's get started here, you guys. So we only had 2 sales on eBay, but we had a massive amount of sales over on Poshmark. So we're going to do eBay first here, and we're going to start with a hard good. So this is something that I picked up at a yard sale for $5. It is a Pro Business Edition camera. Now, the trick with this, though, is that the handle part had disintegrated. So I removed that. It had, like, dry rot on it because this is super old. But it still has the original packaging, like, for the strap and stuff. So I got more out of it than I expected to. Like I said, I saw it at a sale for $5. I don't get the best cell phone reception here where I'm at. Or at least I should say where I was going to at this garage sale. The reception there was, like, actually atrocious. So I couldn't really comp anything. But I saw it and I was like, how you get that feeling in your belly and you're like, oh, I think that's gonna be something good. And I got that feeling in my belly about this camera, and I'm so glad I got it. What was really interesting is everything else at the sale. It was one of those sales where you could tell that they had it like multiple weeks. Like they pop out the table, they put a bunch of stuff out, they sit out there, drink Coronas or whatever, they hang out, and they just have the same sale week after week. So this probably had been there for a little while, and I just had a feeling. And so I was like, I wonder if they're just asking too much for it. But I was like, you know what? you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you might as well ask. So I was like, hey, how much are you guys asking for the camera? And she goes, oh, just $5. And I was like, okay. I mean, there's no way I have like a rule of 3, meaning that I have to make at least 3 times what I'm buying it for. So I'm like, there's no way that this thing sells for like under $20. I was like, that's not possible. So it sold for $60 over on eBay. Now there was ones that were listed for a little bit more. However, those ones didn't have the disintegrated handle. This one's got some scratches on the top. I can't test this. I have no film for it. I'm not interested in getting film for it. So therefore, I am going to sell it for $60 instead of $80 or whatever the other ones were. Because, hey, why not? They're going to get a cute picture of the world and a little thank you card. We're going to pop that in here and get this shipped on its way. Bobby's in the house. Little Nishti, welcome in. Aunt Juju, if you're, say hi if you're over on YouTube too, guys. Good to see you, CJ. KKL, good to see you. All right, guys, so I'm just getting this all boxed up here. I did put some foam in it just to protect it because we do not want this to get injured in its travels. No traveling injuries for our Polaroid camera. So crazy when I think of like the stuff that you can sell. It's like, if you would have told me before I started reselling that I could make $60 off a really old camera that may or may not work, I would never have believed you. It's such a crazy, crazy, crazy world we live in, right? Shy, what's up? KK's here, Teresa's here. All right, so we're just going to get this in our little box here. We're going to put one more piece of foam down. I get this foam for free, which is why I can be a bit generous with the amount I use. If you guys have ever bought anything from me over on WN, you know you get copious amounts of foam with it. Who was it last week that was like, somebody said, you know what I like about buying stuff from NiceComps is the amount of packing materials you get. So I was like, well, I get it for free. Share the love. So we're going to pop this little thing in here and get this shipped out. I don't list and sell a ton of hard goods, but I also am not going to snooze on hard goods. I think that when you box yourself into being only one kind of seller, you wind up missing a lot of good things out there. Now, I know there's some people that are like, yeah, but it's good to just have a niche and stick with that. And I'm not saying that that's not good. I'm just saying, though, that when you, like, I'm a clothing seller, right? I love selling clothes. It's what I'm interested in. I will sell and measure clothes all day in comparison to, like, other stuff, right? But if I'm at a sale and I see a bunch of sealed puzzles for $1, or I see, other stuff that I think might be worth money, or stuff that I can, sell over on Whatty Naughty, if I see any of that, it would be crazy for me to snooze on that. At least that's how I feel. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I think that boxing yourself in can be tough. Unless you are able to get, caveat, unless you're able to get so much of one kind of item that you just focus on it. Like, I know people that focus on just, sports cards, or they focus on just coins, or they focus on, they only do shoes. That's it. Because they're able to get 30, 50 pairs of shoes a day, and they just don't have time for anything else. So, but with me, because I'm a garage sale girl, I'm kind of at the mercy of whatever is at the garage sales. So I'm learning, I'm stretching, I'm branching out. I mean, if you ask me what my choice is, I would always say clothes, especially vintage. But, we're not in charge of what's at a garage sale. Jesse says, I am a one of everything kind of seller. That's true, Jesse. I've seen your backyard on live, so you are. Hey, God, well, happy Monday. I am not getting pinched today. No, absolutely not. And I'm 50% Irish, so I, hopefully all that will make me not get pinched today. God says no notifications again. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with that. That's really strange. G Hippie's in the house. What's up, G? All right, so we're just getting our little camera here Now, I will say this about this eBay tape. I do love that I can get it for free. You know, we do our quarterly trade-in for free stuff. However, I don't entirely trust it. I like it for, like, you know, helping to close things, but I don't, it's just not as durable as I would want some tapes to be. So I just always do a couple other little sprigs of my other stuff. And this is why you always keep your boxes and recycle. This is a box of 6x9 poly mailers. This is the box they came in. And now it's going to send out a camera. So we're going to go ahead and get the shipping label on this. I am going to go ahead and pop this over into Pirate Ship. I will get a much better price shipping this in Pirate Ship. Now, that doesn't go for everybody. Some people don't notice a difference, but we have experimented many times on here, and it seems like it always happens. So this is going to Nathan in California, and let's go ahead and get our measurements. Where is my measuring tape? Where is my measuring tape? Where is my measuring tape? Snappy's in the house. What? So we got 12 by 7, 12 by 7 by 5, 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 12 by 7 by 5. And how much it weighs? 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Here we go. Sweet Briar's here. Yay! DDB Blue is in the house. What is going on? Guys, happy Monday. It's going to be a good week. Because it's going to be a good week. Okay, $9.62 is what we're paying UPS. We're going to buy this label and ship it on its way, baby. Ooh, yes. Santa Curry. Welcome in, Pam. Good to see ya. Let's get this printed out and moved to its new place where it's going to California. In the city of California. That's a state, actually, not a city. All right, let's get this on here. And then one more look at all of the tape here. I think we're good. I think we're going to put one more piece there just for, you know, to make sure. And there we go. There's our little camera. There's our little camera. It's going to go to its new owner. I rescued it from a garage sale for $5. Yeah, so we did well on that. Paid $5, made $60. Those are the good flips. You got to love when those happen. All right, putting tracking in here, and then we will move on to our next item. Alrighty then. Howdy, Angie. How is Angie today? I'm happy to see you. Okay. So our next thing is going to be a members only jacket. It's so funny because someone just asked me if I had any of these. Who was that? Was that one of y'all? It was the live I was doing on maybe Thursday. I think we were photographing stuff. And someone asked if I had any members only jackets. And I do have a couple. And apparently one sold. I don't even know what has sold in here, guys, because Justin pulled all of these orders. So we are learning and figuring this out together. All right, I think it's this one here. We're gonna move this with our big, strong reselling muscles. All right, is this the right one? 1535, yes. So this is a 44 long, extra large members only jacket. Now, the members only jackets don't sell for as much as they did like about a year and a half ago. I think about a year and a half ago, I probably could have gotten like 26 or 27 for this. It sold for 20. So it's just a little bit less than it was. And I think it's just because that like 80s style is not as big right now as the 90s, like the kid core and the color blocking and all of that. The baggy grunge aesthetic, that's so much, I think, a little bit more popular right now than just the 80s look. So I think that's probably why that is down in price a little bit. Angie says, I'm good for being at my 8 to 5. Ooh, I hear that. I remember those days. I hear you, girl. Been there, done that. All right, where's my little stolen Target basket so that I have a place to put these? I get this? Our little... I mean, it was an accidental thievery. It was an accidental thievery. It's my little portable garbage can. All right, we're going to put this in here. And then we are going to put this in pirate ship as well. Because otherwise, I'm going to get charged like probably $10 to ship that. So this is going to James in California again. Callie in the house today. What is good, Callie? Snappy says, I just got home from the dog. Good news, I've lost 12 pounds. Snappy, congratulations. That's incredible. Is that, I know you've been out walking and, you know, getting that heart rate up, getting all in shape. I love that. That's fantastic. Congratulations. So this is going to James, like I said, in California. And we are going to put this, mark it as padded envelope or poly bag. It's marked the same. And then this is exactly 1 pound. Man, you always love it when it's like, you always want it to be like 0.15 ounces would be great. I don't know why I said it like that. That was so confusing. So this is going to be $8.16 to ship this through UPS. What's really weird, they probably paid like $10 for shipping, so it's fine. But what's really interesting is California is one of the most expensive places for me to ship to. What's weird is it's not as expensive for me to ship to Oregon, which Oregon is technically further than California from where I am. But for some reason, Cali, like, it's expensive to ship there. I don't know what's going on. We're going to print this label out, and we're going to send it to our new friend, James, who's going to be rocking this members-only jacket. Yo, yo, yo. Kitschy's here. What's up, Kitsch? Kitsch is doing well. She's got your boot thing set up. Killing it. Looking good. All right. I've been peeping on your videos. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and copy that, take that tracking number, pop it over into the old eBay from Pirate Ship. Yarg. And then we're going to move over to Poshmark, where we have so many things to ship. We have so much stuff to ship on Poshmark. Let's take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things on Poshmark, which I know for a lot of you guys, you're probably like, oh, 9's not that much. 9 for me on Poshmark is crazy because I usually don't sell a lot of stuff over there. I'm so much more of usually an eBay or Depop seller. So, but I'll take it. I love it. Okay, so the first thing we have is a button up. Let's see, 1232. Are you over here? Got a whole nother bucket over here. All right, 1232. So this is a little pearl snap button up. It's by the company Moonshine. What's really weird about it is when I felt it at the garage sale. When I felt it at a garage sale, it felt like it was going to be like a really expensive item. That's the weird thing about stuff sometimes, is you'll feel something and you're like, oh yeah, this is going to be amazing. I bet there's none for sale. And then you get them home and there's like so many for sale. You're like, oh, okay, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Maybe the quality of it is good, but they must have just had like a ton of these on the market. So, I got it for $1 though. It sold for $16 over on Poshy. And let's download the label. What's great about Poshmark is I don't have to use my own shipping supplies. We love that. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Snoopy's mom, you have these Marvel shorts? They're so comfortable. I love them so much. Like, I think I got them at a garage sale, but, I'm cheap. I like to spend 25 cents on stuff. So that's just who I am. The only thing I ever buy new are like band t-shirts, because what's the likelihood of me finding a Descendants t-shirt at a garage sale? The answer is 0%. Coley's here! What is up, my girl? How is my Coley today? How's my lady? All right, we're getting this put on here. So this is going to Iowa. Which I guess is where part of my family is from, which I didn't know until a few years ago. But I have like my grandpa was adopted on my dad's side, and so there's like a whole bunch of that family I don't know. But now that I have 23andMe and I look at like my genetic stuff, I wonder how many of those people I'm related to on there because of him. But like, I mean, his adoption was like in the 20s, and so there's no records or anything of that like that. So, but he looked incredibly German, and I am half German, so that is interesting. I am half German and half Irish, so things are interesting in our house. Oh my goodness! All right, so this is going to our new friend Allison in Iowa. In Iowa. I was born in Iowa. Lots of family in Iowa. Kitch, we could be related. We don't know. Maybe we are. I don't know. Do you got 23andMe? We can look it up. Southern, what is good? We got to meet Southern's very nice boyfriend on a live yesterday. It was really cool. You guys came in and did that live together. That was awesome. All right. Next thing that sold, I knew this was going to sell fast. So this is an absolutely sick, disgustingly awesome battle vest. It has the Scully Iron Fist on the back, removable hood, patched front, denim. I mean, I had a good feeling about this one. So I got this at a garage sale for $5. It was hanging up inside of a garage. And there was 2 vests there, this one and then another one, which I already sold a couple months ago. I thought they were going to be as special items, and so I was like, oh man, he's probably going to ask a fortune. So I just, you play it off. You're like, hey, how much do you want for that old vest? I'll call things old. I'll call things used. I'll be like, oh, it's got a little dirt here. I mean, whatever I got to do to get the deal, let's just talk about that. So I was like, how much do you want for the old vest there? And he's like, oh, I don't know. He's like $5. And I was like, boom. Yes, please. So got this for $5, sold for $65 over on the old Poshy. On the old Posh Mark. It's sold on the old Posh Mark. I don't, but I need to do it. I think my brother does. Yeah. Little. Okay, so this is going to Crystal in California. Whoa, what is going on? We are shipping, we are going to dress and clothe all of, oops, my printer just geeked out there. We are going to dress and clothe all of California, apparently. Today is the day for returns. Oh no, Bailey, did you have returns today? What's going on? Or are you taking things to return them? I guess that could be an either or. Creekside says, Charity, I know you love garage sales, but I think I decided this weekend they were not my thing. Hey, you know what? That's good and bad news. I'm sorry that you hate them. Or did not like them, I should say. But you can check it off your list. And now you just know, hey, maybe I'm not a garage sale girl. There are people that love going, like, to the bins. Now, I haven't been to the bins. Double pin Dondra. Da-da-da-da-da. Had to get that out. Okay. So I've never been to the bins, but I think for me, it may give me crippling and insane anxiety. So it may not be for me, but that's a great thing. Retail arbitrage. I don't like it. I don't really want to do it. I watch people do it. They love it. They love going in and finding the deals and all that. I don't know. That's my thing. Or maybe I just haven't figured out how to make it my thing. I don't know. I've never liked shopping in stores. Well, that's not true. When I was a teenager, I loved going to the mall. But that was to, make out with boys and smoke cigarettes and drink Orange Julius's. So that was, for a different reason. But I just, I don't know, going in the stores and dealing with the lights and the weird music and all that. I'm like, get me outside at a garage sale any day. So that's the thing. We just got to find what we like, right? Pass on the retail arbitrage. Bitch, I can see you not wanting to do that too. You loved the bins? See, I don't know. I can see garage sales making her tummy hurt too. Right? Garage sales are everything, says Kitch. Oh, that's so sweet. Southern, he's really, really, really sweet. 3 requests for items I sold. Oh, no. Well, Bailey, I had 2 last week. So, I mean, some weeks are just like that. Some days are just like that. I think those days where you have, the crap hit the fan and those kind of things happen, it's almost like I don't know, this is going to sound cheesy probably, but it always feels like a test to me Like, it's just like with doing anything. Like, I did hair for years. And I'd have days where I loved it. I would look at the clients that are coming in, and I was so stoked. I knew it was going to be amazing. It was going to be awesome. Great tippers, good conversationalists, going to be a great day. Then I would look at other days, and I'm like, oh no, so-and-so's coming in. Oh boy, this is going to be this, and there's going to be drama, and there's going to be pickiness, and I'm not going to get tipped, and it's going to be a conversation about money, and like stuff that I didn't want to deal with. And it's like, I always looked at those days of like, those are the tests. Like, can you do it? Can you woman up? How tough are you? Those are the days that build the thick skin so that you are able to enjoy the other days so much more. It's like when you have a baby, right? They're so cute and amazing. And then they have like the days where they're teething and they won't stop screaming and you're just like, argh. But then 5 days later, they're sweet and cuddly. And so it's like, you just enjoy those moments, I think, more. So I'm sorry you're dealing with that, Bailey. Like I said, I had 2 stupid ones last week that I didn't even have to take back, but I did. And they're back up, they're going to be back up for sale and everything. But anyways, long story short, I don't know what my point was, but that was it. Personal space, says Creekside. Yeah, I think that's my thing. Hey, Crystal. I think that's my thing with the bins. I'm just nervous about the people, like so many people near me. Like I get anxiety. I get anxious and I don't know. It's just a thing. So anyways, do you by chance own your own island somewhere? Because I feel like you do. Oh my gosh. On an island in the sun. That's Weezer, by the way. Oh, my cousin just texted. Just a second, guys. My cousin, who I never hear from, just texted me. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Like I said, my family's Irish. I'm like, uh-oh. You see a family member texting you that never texts you, and you're like, No, it's all good news. It's all good news. It's all good. We're a very Irish family. I was thinking islands in the stream, but to each their own. Hey, you know what? That's a thing. To each their own, baby. All right, next thing we sold. I think I might have listed this for too low, but whatever, it sold, so I'm happy. This is that Allie Mills polka dot stripe. It's like a button-up artsy art style thing. There was a ton of Allie Mills for sale. I undercut everybody by about $2. But I think it was in my keywords on this. So my keywords on this one, were like art, artcore, artsy, artistic, New York, Manhattan. Like I used a lot of those things that I know are really big right now. Chunky button, like all those kind of things. And I think that's what sold. I mean, it literally sold in like 10 hours, which is crazy. So, and it sold for $22 over on the Poshy. I picked this up for $1 at that thrift store, went for the dollar day sales. So I'm doing well at that thrift store. I hope that continues. Knock on wood. Okay, we're going to get this shipped off. Let's see. Where is this going to? Where is he going to? Where's your new home? This is going to Dina in Kansas. Toto's mom is going to get this, and that makes me happy. Print that out, baby. Annie's here. Yay! I ain't got the first Happy St. Patrick's Day. I was thinking, well, Southern. Happy St. Patrick's Day from a girl that's really Irish. So, fun fact, my family's, my grandfather, who is gone, I mean, he'd be like 100 years old or something now, but, or I think like over 100. Whoa. When his parents and grandparents first came over here from Ireland, their last name was O'Hall. And when they came over, the United States was not very keen on like Irish immigrants at the time. Although, I mean, obviously, we won't even get into America. However, so, sorry, I just cracked myself up, and that's as far as that joke's gonna go. Anyways, so their last name was O'Hall, and I guess it would be my great-grandma's family changed their last name from O'Hall to Halls, Halls, so that it would sound more American. So that is how Irish I am. And then I'm also Irish on my dad's side too. Like my dad has bright red hair. Well, it's more gray now, but bright red hair. When I was little, my hair was like bright red. Like we are definitely Irish folks. Should have planned for orange hair. You know what's funny is because I just did my hair and I was thinking about I was gonna do it green. However, I was just like, I was gonna have to bleach out all of the pink that's already in there and all that rather than do my roots. And I was like, I just don't have time. I'm working hard. I'm trying to get, I'm working up to trying to get 50 items listed a day, which is absolutely insane. I'm not close, you guys. I'm not close. Like, we're knocking on like 20 a day, which is good. But like, I got really, really gigantic, massive goals this year. And so, I was like, I just need to not do something that's going to take me more and more hours. So I decided to go with the pink again, but I did have green attire for today. So, was that who she shipped it to? Who are you talking about? I'm not sure. Riz, what is good? What is the Riz up to today? Riz's video taught me the difference between Oxford, cotton, and something else. I don't remember, but I saved the video. I saved the video so I can watch it again. I'm like, I'm learning. It's the cross hitch. Okay, the next thing we've got is something I had a feeling would sell pretty easily. So this is a little Fairty button up. It is not fancy. It is a really, really basic Oxford Fairty. There's nothing super fancy to it, but it still sold for $28 over on the old amazing Poshmark. Yay! Working on a prom dress. Wait, is it prom time? Gosh, is it already? No, because it's only March, April, May. Oh yeah, God. Dude, this year is flying by, you guys. This year is going by so freaking fast. I can't believe it's already the middle of March. Like, so crazy. So this is going to Andrew in South Carolina. And we'll print this out and get it going. Get it going. All right, here is that. Let's get this in here and get it on its way to its new owner. Yay! Now, with all of these Tyvek bags, which, by the way, guys, are so great for shipping stuff priority through Poshmark, my only advice is to make sure that you seal them. Either use your own tape or get some of this like free tape from USPS.com, because this Tyvek, these just cannot be trusted. Like, they come open so stinking easily. So whatever you do, make sure you tape the edges. List your prom dresses right now. Yeah, gosh, I can't believe it's already time. I mean, it's just, it's going crazy. It's going crazy, you guys. It's going nuts. It's going so fast. All right. I think, too, I don't know if anyone agrees with this, but it seems like the older I get, the faster the year goes. Like, when I was in high school, it seemed like things, like, the year took forever. I mean, it was like forever. You'd wait. So, and my birthday's in June, so I feel like I was always waiting for my birthday for summer to come, and it just seemed like it took so long. And it's like every year, the older I get, the more it just goes so fast. Okay, next thing we've got is 1432. Where are you? 1432. Where are you? You are 1432. Okay, so next thing we've got is a little Y2K. This is a little Ralph Lauren classic fit button up. You guys know I sell a ton of these. I love selling Ralph Lauren. It always sells. It sells fast. It sells easy. Some of it sells for really, really, really great money. Others, it just sells for regular. And this is just kind of what I would consider like a regular. This one sold for $20 over on the old Poshy. And this was a button up, not a regular polo, but an actual button up. So we're going to download this, and then let's take a look. Where is this going? This is going to our new friend Richard in Kansas. Another Kansas. Kansas and California in the house today. What? California and Kansas in the house. Your birthday's in June too, Snappy? What day is your birthday? Mine is the 13th. So I get to have it on Friday the 13th, which is great. I wonder if my button-up shirts are not selling because I'm calling them button it down. It's fairly transposable, I would say, tenacious. I mean, technically they're buttoned down if they've got the extra little things here, the little, like where your collar is. That's what makes it a button down versus a button up. But usually in my title, I'll have button up. But like in the item specifics, it'll a lot of times be listed as button down. Sometimes it falls in the button up. I would say if you're having a hard time selling them, first of all, spring has just happened. So this is now spring, which is when button-up shirts and polos and stuff sell really, really well. So don't judge it off of, wintertime stuff. And so number one. Number two, you just got to ask yourself the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps that Laura taught in her guide, which are, number one, what is your pictures look like? Are they light, bright, and out of sight? Number two, what is your pricing? Are you undercutting people? Are you asking too much? Like, what does that look like? Number three is the product. What kind of button-ups? Are we talking Ralph Lauren or are we talking like Van Heusen? Because if you're trying to sell Van Heusen or chaps, you're going to really struggle. But if you're selling, Faherty's or Ralph Lauren or, any of the other like bigger brands, then those should sell fast. And then the last P is pretty words. So are you putting keywords in? How does your title look? When you read your title, does it sound like a sentence or does it sound like all this weird broken up jargon? So I would take a look at that and just kind of edit yourself and look through. So I try to look at my listings. Like we usually do this like once a month. I'll just kind of go in and look and see the stuff that's like delisted and relisted, stuff that is like brand new listings from Nifty. And I look at it, and the first thing I do is I'm looking at the pictures, I'm reading the title, I'm looking at the price, I'm kind of looking at everything and being like, why is this not selling? And you just have to like learn how to like emotionally detach from it and don't come down on yourself. So it's not like, oh man, I'm so bad at titles, or I didn't do descriptions, or I should have done this, or it's like none of that matters. Just look at it from like a clinical perspective of like, here is an item that's for sale. If this wasn't my item and I was looking at it and I was reading this and this was listed by somebody else, what would I change? And so by asking myself that question, implementing the 4 Ps in, I'm usually able to figure out, oh, that's what I did on this listing. So I even found a few this week where I had forgotten to put partial measurements in. I had taken a pictures of shoulders and length, but hadn't done like the chest area or something. I'm like, oh man. So sometimes there's just little things like that too that just need to be like updated or changed or tweaked. Peter Millar, Peter Millar is tricky. So Peter Millar it's one of those brands that everyone always says, pick up. And I'm not saying to not pick it up. I'm just saying that there's different levels of Peter Millar. Like, is it a Peter Millar with like a nice hit on the front? Or is it just a super basic Peter Millar? Some of my Peter Millars that have sold, the best ones have sold when I've bundled them up together. So done like, 3 size larges or 2 size larges and done like a little bundle deal, because guys that want to wear those shirts are usually getting them for like work or something. And they just need them, right? They're starting a new job. They need to get a bunch of shirts. So a lot of dudes like those bundles. That's why I do that with Nike shirts too. So consider maybe doing that. The other thing with Peter Millar is they're starting to carry it at Costco, which is going to make things in the Peter Millar market change. A year and a half ago, Peter Millar would not have sat in your store. Today, maybe a little bit longer, which is really why I'm only picking Peter Millar up now if it's got like a nice hit on it, or I get it like for hella cheap. Like I sold that Peter Millar Dartmouth button up for like $50 or something. But if that hadn't had a D for Dartmouth, like the college Dartmouth on it, it would have been a $18 polo. So it's just kind of like that. No, I never did, Fox. I never got to celebrate my birthday in school growing up. And in fact, because of where my birthday is, school would generally end at the beginning of June. So everyone went on vacation. Like your family you get out of school and you automatically go on vacation. And so that's what would happen. People go on vacation. So my birthday parties were always like, let's just hope people can come and people are not, going on vacation. So, Snap Piece is the 7th. Same as Prince, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's all pastel and Eastery. Yeah, so make sure you've got Easter in there. Make sure you've got like church, religion. A lot of those keywords can help too. Like, because guys, think about how guys type stuff in, guys. No shade to any men out there, but y'all kind of get a little bit basic with the stuff. So women are going to be like, knee-length dress, hits gently soft and flowy, floral pattern, cottage core. Like, we're going to put all these words in. Guys are like, nice shirts to wear to church. Like, Easter dinner at mom's shirt. Like, they're going to be typing some basic stuff in. So I would go in there and maybe edit a little bit of that too. Southern Comfort, Peter Millar usually does better. Always Bolo for tour logos or anything gold related, absolutely. Is Morley a good wedding dress? I have no idea. I've never sold a wedding dress. I don't even know what the comps are on that. Riz might know. You are so welcome. Yeah, Tenacious says you're welcome as well. God's in the house. Linz, what are you doing? Okay, let's go back over here. What do we got? Next up, we've got something that I knew would sell based on, again, this is going to be a keywords sell. So this is a brand called Garage, which is not, you know, it's a name brand, but it's not like anything super insane. However, it was $1 at a garage sale. And it's like super distressed. It's got awesome distressing on it. So what I did is when I listed this, I made sure down in my keywords, I'm doing punk, edgy, alternative, distressed, grunge, 90s vibes, 90s nostalgia, 90s music, concert merge, mosh pit, biker, motorcore, biker core, bike life, hardcore, death metal, deathcore, metalcore, like all of those things go in, and that's what helps to get this kind of stuff sold. So I think most people would maybe have struggled with that to get this sold, and it's really the keywords that made a huge difference with this. And it sold for $25 over on Poshmark. Okay, we're gonna download this. I just need to claim this energy. Guys, you just gotta drink more coffee. I mean, come on. Had a great reselling weekend with 6 sales that were great money makers. Just Teresa, that's what I'm talking about. Can we get a woot, 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 woot? Teresa's like a woot, 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 woot. So this is going to Tammy in Florida. I don't know where this is. Lithia, Florida. I don't know where that is. I have spent lots of time in Florida, and I don't know where that is. Interesting. Been super slow this winter, so I'm stoked. I'm so proud of you. That's fantastic. That warms my heart. So you just got to ask yourself, what am I doing a little bit differently? Maybe you're listing more. Maybe your pictures are getting better. You know, I think we can thank the market and you know, getting into spring and all that, but I think we also got to give ourselves credit. So Teresa, there's something you're doing now that maybe you weren't doing it before, and that's fantastic, and I applaud you, and you should be proud of yourself. Literally just bought a bag of toys for $5.99, sold 3 figures for $69. Dude, love those weird toy sales. Love that. I love when you get like a little bag of toys and you find out, I got this little wagon once at this barn sale I was in. This barn was disgusting, you guys. I had to go home and like immediately shower. It was disgusting. But there's something so good about that hunt. You get in a dirty barn and it's disgusting and you know you're gonna find like the greatest things you've ever seen of all time. And that was the case with this one. So I found this little tiny wagon and I didn't think anything of it. I just threw it in with my other stuff and I got a good little bundle deal because you all know I love a bundle deal. And I get home and and this is why Google Lens is so important. It is some limited edition wagon that attaches to some die cast, something farm equipment thing. It literally was like this big, and I sold that thing for like, I think it was like $80 or something. Absolutely insane. Those little toys, man, don't snooze on those guys. Sometimes you find those that are crazy. Teresa says, Bolo, toy food from doll houses. Big money. Oh my gosh, yes. Vanessa Kitch, if Kitch is still in here. Kitch got a whole bunch of dollhouse stuff too. And because of that, I was at that senior center sale on Friday, and there was a dollhouse there, but the stuff in it was, I comped a little bit of it when I could get reception to comp, but none of it was really anything. But like, you all got me looking at dollhouses and stuff now, stuff I never thought I'd look at. That's why I love this community, man. We all look out for each other. It's like Southern. I picked up 2 bottles of a Victoria's Secrets perfume, picked up another Vicky Seki's Pink, and a bottle of perfume by Benefit. Paid like $2.50 for these. These suckers are gonna list for like a couple $100, all of it together. Like, it's so nuts. I would never have thought of selling beauty products. But you guys got me looking everywhere at garage sales now. And I love that. I think it's so fun branching out. Okay, next thing we've got here is a pair of pants. 610. Now, these ones I have had forever. They're a pair of Carhartts, but they're women's. Women's Carhartt stuff does not do great for me, unless it's like vintage. This is a pair of really super basic, like the kind of jeans you'd see like a Hostess at like Texas Outback or something, or isn't that what it's called? Or Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, I think that's what it's called. It's something you'd see, just like a Hostess or a server or something wearing. They're nice, they're good like work pants, but they're not like banger Carhartts. Anyways, I got them for $1, so no big deal. They sold for $15 over on Posh Mark. Now, usually, so I've got a rule set up in how I list stuff now, and these have just been listed so long that it kind of broke this rule, but I don't list anything for under $20 now on Poshmark. I set everything at $20. That way, once my offers get sent out, it will never go below $15 or lower. And the reason I do that is because at $15, they're going to charge you I think it's like $3 service fee. So you're only making $12 on that. So if once you get out of that little 15 and below, it winds up being about the same for between 16 to 20. So I try not to sell anything for under 15, but these have been listed forever. I mean, the SKU number on these are 610. Like, that is a very long time ago for me. So, but needless to say, they sold, and moving right along. Moving right along, singing that same old song. Foxy says, is it worth reselling breakable items, or are the packing supplies not cost effective? Fox, I would say it probably depends on the item. So I have a good example, actually. This is going to Ethan in Ohio. It's for you, Coley. So when I was at this sale on Friday, there was this absolutely gorgeous, now I'm talking gorge, beautiful cake stand. So it was like the stand with the lid. Now, it was gorgeous. It was ivory. It was vintage. It was beautiful. It had all of these thousands of little butterflies on it. They were all like this big, but they were all coming off of this thing, right? And no matter what the comps are going to be on this thing, that is not getting safely to anyone's house. I wasn't even sure it would get safe from the location to my place, right? So I passed on it. Now, I probably could have, it's probably like a $50 or $60 cake stand, but the likelihood percentage of breaking when shipping it is so high, and the amount of packing materials, the amount of time, and the size the box would have been, the shipping would have been outrageous in order to protect it. Not worth it. Now, if I had comped something like that and it's $150 or $200, am I going to get it and try to sell it? Probably. I'd double box it, do what I have to do, because the hourly wage, I always think of everything I do as an hourly wage. Like, what am I going to make an hour if I have to ship this? What am I going to make if I have to refund this person? Like, I kind of weigh all of those things into the situation. I have sold and shipped some crazy breakable items, and 90% of them have made it safe. It comes in the bubble wrap. It comes in the foam. It comes, with the paper, saving boxes, all that kind of stuff. For me, I try to do stuff on the cheap. Y'all know that. I'm like a budget girl. Dizzy's here. I'm a budget girl. And for me, it's like getting free foam from people around town that, from industrial places like cabinet stores or whatever. Getting my boxes that Justin and I were just talking. We need to make a trip down to O'Reilly's auto parts store and see if I can get some more boxes, because I'm out of, small little plain boxes. And so I try to get as much stuff free. This tape You get quarterly. You get free tape you can get free tape from eBay. Packing supplies. These are free. The boxes are free from the post office for priority. These are free. So it's like trying to get as much stuff as you can free makes up for the time that it can take. And if you're just looking at stuff from that way, from like, what do I need to make an hour? That's what it's all about. Kirby Pickups! Welcome back to the team. I hope that makes sense. Kelsey Mellow State was on Good Morning America. What? Are you serious? That's so awesome. You're welcome, Fully. Oh my gosh, I gotta message her. That's so cool. Oh, Kelsey, if you wind up seeing this on a rerun or whatever, congratulations. That's freaking awesome, dude. I love that. At the end of your life, could you pick a shop or two from the comments and give some advice? If I've got, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Justin's got to run to the post office, but my friend sold Pfizer Derm skin stuff, paid $1, sold $99.95. Dang, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, some of that skincare stuff is just wild. I just get so confused when I can call it priority USPS boxes. So, losing it, I'll try to make this as simple because I had a hard time with this too. So, if you sell an item on Poshmark, you can ship it in any box that says this. Any box or any bag or anything that says priority mail. Straight up priority mail. Not priority mail express, just priority mail. So you can ship anything on Poshmark that you want. I could put a pair of socks in a giant priority mail box and it would be fine. Doesn't matter the size, just as long as it fits. So that's Poshmark. When it comes to anywhere else, I don't use them. So the only other time I use them is for WN, for Whatty Naughty, and I use them because a lot of things over there between 1 to 5 pounds will ship priority mail. Other than that, I don't use them because your customer, you would have to charge your customer or have it listed for that item to ship priority mail. So if I sell something on eBay, the only way that I can use this envelope is if I ship it using the priority mail settings. And 99.95% of the time, it's going to be more expensive. Now, there's a few people up in like Maine, Washington, the southern tip of California, and the southern tip of Florida, that it will be cheaper for them to send this if their package ships to Washington State. It would be cheaper to have it ship in one of these. But we're talking 1% of the population of resellers, perhaps. So Poshmark, anything goes. Now, if you don't have priority mailers, you can still send it over in Poshmark, just in these. But Poshmark is an anything goes place. Everywhere else is just regular shipping boxes or bags. God says, I used your phone for some sneakers today. I told y'all, you buy stuff from me at WN shows and you get extra packing materials. I love it. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Does anyone know if, I don't know what that is. What is up, Sheffy? Yes, red, not blue. Red, not blue. Exactly. How is the Sheffy? Chef, I was hoping to see you on AZ's WN show. He was playing like all the dadcore, all the Sheffy songs were playing, like a couple of the ones that I know you really like were playing, and I was like, where is Chef? This is totally his music. He'd be jamming. Okay, next thing we've got here is a pair of True Religions, 1403. These continue to sell well for me. I have not found a downtick in the market for True Religions yet. I'm kind of surprised, but these also had a little bit of a flare boot cut to them, which is good. So I've been waiting for True Religions to kind of lose their steam a little bit, but they seem to still be going pretty strong for me. Kind of like, I was thinking it would be like, Miss Me's, you could get like, I don't know, $40 a pair a year and a half ago. Now it's like 28 to 32, but all of my True Religions are still, knock on wood, all my True Religions are still selling for about that. So we picked these up for $2 at a garage sale, and they sold for $44 over on Ye old Poshmark. I caught a part of it, loved it. Oh, good. Chef says, t-shirts aren't my jam, but I love that guy. I know, t-shirts are my jam. Y'all know that. I was like waiting for him to do that show. If I could just sell Levi's and band music, Y2K, pop culture t-shirts all day, I'd be happy. And sneakers. I would be a happy, happy girl. But I'm at the mercy of whatever's at garage sale. So, oh, those are figures. Yeah, I don't know what those are. LLADROS. Well, now you got my interest piqued. Now I gotta look it up. So LLADROS. What is that? Spanish dedicated creation of porcelain figures. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I know what these are. Okay, I've seen these before. I've actually seen these. I think I've seen these at garage sales. So if they do sell good, let me know. Some are pricey. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, God, what's your opinion on those? I don't have one because I don't know anything about it. So, all right, let's get these in here with a sticker. Oh my goodness. What came first, the chicken or the egg, guys? What came first, the chicken or the eggs? Ooh! Smile-Mazon's here. Smile-Mazon is here. Why should you be excited about that? Because that is the backdrop for the Wedding Naughty show that I'm doing tomorrow night. So, costume is here. Backdrop just got delivered. Tomorrow night is video games. And a clue. Here's a clue for the costume is, That's it. That's what you get. That's your clue. I can't say any more, or it'll, you guys will know. So this is going to Michael in Virginia. Michael in Virginia. AZ, your ears must have been burning. We were just talking about your awesome show. Hey, if you guys are not following Arizona, which I'm assuming most of you are, but if you're not following him over on WN, you are making a general grievous mistake, because that guy is cleaning out storage units and doing like $1 starts on so much fire. Clothes, hard goods, toys, decor, makeup, bags, shoes, purses, sneakers, hats, jackets. I mean, dude, literal fire. And he is so insanely generous with our entire community, you guys. Like, what I was able to get that we're going to be able to resell for our family from him is just so insane. He's making money, we're making money, everyone's making money, everybody's happy, and he, beyond that, is just such an absolutely incredible person. So, I cannot say enough good things about Arizona. I just love him to pieces. So, if you guys are not following him over there, his name is the same over there as it is here. And follow him there and here. All right, is that everything over on Poshy? Let's take a look here. Shipped. Nope, we got one more. Looks like we got a Brooks Brothers t-shirt. This is number 1234. Here we go. So, really super basic Brooks Brothers. I only pick up Brooks Brothers like this if they don't have like a hit or something cool on them. I only pick them up if I can get them for super hella cheap, because they don't sell for a ton. Like this one sold for $16 over on Poshy. So this is a good example of why I mark things at $20. So follow me on this. I set this up to sell for $20. My Nifty sent out an offer. Someone accepted that offer for $16. So instead of taking the $3 or $5 or whatever crazy amounts, it just takes a percentage because it's still over $15. So instead of only making $12 if it had sold for $15, I made $12.80 because it was $16. I know it's only 80 cents, but it makes such a big difference when you're doing the percentage. Basically, you get more for that extra dollar, you only lose 20 cents of it versus losing the $3. I know that maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense to new sellers, but you're just going to have to trust and believe. Items over there, I really would encourage you on Poshmark. The reason they have it set up the way that they do is so that we will sell items that are $20 or more over there, because they got to pay for all of this packaging. So Poshmark struck a deal many years ago with the Postal Service to be able to ship stuff priority. They get a crazy, insane, nuts discount over there for doing that. Post office hates it. However, this deal was struck a long time ago, so it is what it is for the post office. But because of that, they are either paying extra or they've re-signed a contract. From what I understand, and this is secondhand information, but from what I understand, they had amended the terms of this at some point, and so Poshmark started eating a little bit. And I think that is why, in my opinion, and this is just an opinion, why Poshmark tried to do that whole huge structure change that they did a while back that failed miserably. But in turn, they still have it that if you sell an item under $15 over there, the amount of money that they take, it's a serious penalty, basically. So I just don't sell anything over there that is under $20 now. If that makes sense to you and you get it, you get it. If it doesn't make sense to you, maybe you're just not at that point in your journey yet, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, anyways, that's the easiest way I can explain it, I guess. Currently prepping a show for this evening. AZ, what are you doing this evening? Aren't you doing a bunch of, die cast? Or do you have a bunch of NASCAR stuff tonight? I think he's doing NASCAR tonight, isn't he? His prices are insane. I totally agree on one of the best sellers on Whatnot. Annie, I agree too. When I get a little notification that AZ is going to be doing a W8 show and it pops up, I will literally stop. So the other night when he had his, I was in the middle of taking pictures and listing. I literally stopped, turned off my lights, sat down, and got in on that because I just know he's going to have great stuff. And he's super fair, and he packages fast, and he packages really well too. Levi, what's good? April, who's Arizona? You know. Do you ever sell consoles too? Oh, spooky! Thanks for the spooky. Do you ever sell consoles? You know what? I have consoles for sale. It depends on what I have. It's been so long since I looked in the boxes to see what I have. Maybe. I haven't done any consoles yet. I'm doing video games, so I got games on Tuesday, and I have enough games still to do a whole show. So we've got computer games, PS4, I think I got PS2, what else do we have in there? I don't even know. I don't know because I haven't even opened the box yet. Oh my gosh. So how Arizona is super prepared, I am not prepared, and I'll probably be unboxing it live, so we'll find out. They sell better if you add some games to go with the console. Oh, I never thought about that. That's I never thought about that. See, this is what it is. Thanks for the treasure, AZ. Yarg! Have you heard about Dollar Tree raising prices again? No, are you serious? Oh my goodness. Isn't it already a $1.25 tree? What is it going to be now? I got 8 Wii's in my death pile. Oh no! God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my Lord, why you got 8 Wii's? So it's going to John in Indiana. Print that out. Give us a label. John, we need to send you your Brooks Brothers. Give us that label so we can send you this nice little Regent Brooks Brothers shirt. Wow. A little Jack Black there from The Holiday. Great movie. Okay, now do we got everything on Poshmark? I think that's everything. Let's find out. Do we have everything done on Poshmark? Yeah, that was 10, 11 items? I think that was 11 over there. Okay, maybe 10? Let's look at Depop. What we got? What did we sell on Depop? What did we sell? All right, so first thing we sold over there is a pair of shoes. We just got these. I got these this weekend, or weekend before last. So this is a pair of really insanely crazy, really beautiful Nikes. They had the lightest little bit of dirt here on the bottom. but not bad at all. They even have the original white laces that come with it. So when I send a pair of shoes like this, I make sure that I stuff these puppies full. Now, these are being sold on Depop, not on eBay. So if these were on eBay, they would have to go through the authentication process, meaning that they have to, they give you a label, you ship them out to FedEx, FedEx ships them to the place that checks them to make sure they're real, and then they send them out to the customer. On Depop, they don't do that. So normally if it's on eBay, I'll stuff them, but I don't want to like completely fasten and close it because they got to get in there. But when it comes to here on Depop, I'm going to really make sure I really stuff these so that they don't get any sort of creases or crinkles while they're being shipped. So I paid up for these. I think we figured this out last night because we bought like a bundle of shoes. I think I paid like $30 for these. And then they sold over on Depop for $96. So it's like I could have sat on them and gotten 108 maybe, but like I don't sit on shoes. I want to get them listed, I want to get them in, and I want to get them out. So we made great money on these things, and it's a quick flip. Especially those things I pay up for. I really want to make sure that I am making that money back as fast as I can, because it costs me money. This is money out of pocket. I ain't no rich girl, so this is money out of pocket that I need back to pay bills and all that good stuff. So, what's that, baby? Not long. I got 3 on. Hey, can you take a look and see if this other one that's like this has that pink on it? Because I did not notice that.
Oh, we have more.
Yeah, there should be 2 in there. I think they're identical. But take a look at the one that lists, because I think I listed them. One is less expensive because it has a stain, I think.
They both have it.
And one doesn't. So
this one's less, but they both have it.
Will you take a look on the one that sold? Just pull up the pictures and inspect it for me, and then just take a look. Okay. Yeah, if you can, that would be amazing. Yeah, just if you get a chance. Okay. All right, so we're just making sure these are all nice and cozy here. The number one reason that shoes get ruined in delivery isn't just because the post office is rough. It's also because the shoes bounce around. So when I do these kind of shoes, I really, really, really make sure that they are fastened, and they are fastened good. AZ says, I'm excited for the costume. It's going to be good. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Thrifty Duckies! Happy St. Patrick's to you from Brenda in Green Bay. How is my Brenda today? All right, so once we get all of those in there, then what I do is I listen. And if I can hear that and I still hear that, we are going to put some more packaging in here and make it so they don't shift around. This is an expensive pair of shoes, and I do not want the person getting these shoes and then having them look different because they were in the box, rolling around and getting destroyed. So it's like, take the extra little bit of time.
Pictures show a pretty distinct little spot right there. So
okay, so I'll just do this one, yeah.
This one's pretty clean.
And could you see the pink in the listing?
No, but you can on the brim. The brim is pink, and
okay.
you see the very top of the hat in the front.
Okay. Did you give me? Is that the one that was better or worse?
That's the one from that picture.
It's one from the
picture. I
picture.
can tell from the brim, because the brim on the other one perfectly clean. That one is
okay.
with the
okay.
spot, so that's the one.
Perfect. Yep. I just want to make sure that it's the right one and that you could at least see that flaw in there. Okay, so once I get these together like that, I kind of have a rule. So my rule is, if you spend $100 with me, I put your shoes in a box. And this is my rule, guys. This is like nobody else's rule, but this is my rule. So spend that much money with me, your shoes are going in a box. So we're going to get these all snuggled up here, wrapped up really nice for our friend that is going to be getting these shoes. And they're probably going to be shocked on how well packaged this is, because it's Depop. And depop shippers are famous for not doing a great job. So we are going to do an exceptional job and get him his shoes safely and soundly. Tanisha, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm very happy, doing great. Not up to any shenanigans this year. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, y'all know Justin and I are on a grind, right? We got some major, massive, insane goals this year. And so I just haven't been paying really super close attention to holidays and stuff. So I did not realize, I knew St. Patrick's Day was coming, but I didn't realize it was St. Patrick's Day until I looked at my phone this morning. And then I realized we did not get any corned beef. We didn't do any of that. And so we will be having chicken for St. Patrick's Day, which is funny because we did basically the same exact thing for Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving, we forgot to get a turkey, and so we had chicken. So that seems to be how it works in our house. So I don't know. Is anybody else? Are you guys having corned beef and cabbage? Is anyone going anywhere or doing anything? I mean, it's a Monday, so I mean, we're not like Justin and I really aren't like drinkers or anything. So I mean, I'll have like a cider from time to time if we go to a concert or something, but. So we're not doing any of that. So I think it's just going to be chill tonight. You're having dinner? Oh, come on over, she says. I'll be there momentarily. Well, and you guys know I'm kind of doing this like, you know, this is my year of getting to my goals, body, mind, soul, and financially. And so, I'm really not doing a bunch of beef right now. It is mainly ground turkey and chicken up in our house. So, Bailey, I love that. I love the 4 leaves. Like, it's amazing. All right, so I'm just making sure, like I said, I don't totally and completely trust the eBay tape. So I like to put a little bit of stuff over it to make sure that things are going to get there safely. They're going to get there safely. All right, and then we are going to get this. Now, these are going to Dijman in New Jersey. I'm going to get eaten alive for the shipping on this. He paid $12.99. I think we might be in that ballpark here. Let's take a look. So I'm going to go to Pirate Ship because I ship in Pirate Ship outside of Depop. I know not everybody has that, but we have that. So these are, and then I'm going to make sure I measure the box really well, get all that in there. I'm still fasting for Ramadan. I can eat and drink until after 7:30. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You've been at that for a little bit. How long does that last? 17 by, we're going to call that 12. When in doubt, add a little bit. 17, 12, 7. 17, 12, 7. 17, 12, 7. 17, 12, 7. 17, 12, 7. And then let's take a look here and see what our weight is. We are at, we just kept it under 4. Oh my God, I love when that happens. We'll weigh again just to make sure. Yeah, nice, 315. Yes. Yes. All right, let's take a look here. New Jersey usually eats me alive. New Jersey and New York, it's expensive. Oh no, we're okay. So they paid $12.99. We're paying $11.67. Not bad. Reuben sandwiches and Cole can of potatoes. Mint brownies with green frosting. Whoa! I'm coming over to your place. That sounds delicious. Are you having those Reubens on rye? Oh, God, with like a little bit of sauerkraut. And I'm looking over the rye and like, nom, 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 nom. That sounds so good. 30 days, God. Oh, my goodness. Wait. You can't not eat for 30 days. What do you eat? What are you eating? Are you okay? What is going on? That's a long time. Irish rye. Killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. That sounds so stinking good. Smoky Mountain. What is going on? That sounds so good. I would die. I know. I'm like, wait. You can't go that long without eating. Holy smokes. All right, there is that here, and there is another little tag on here. I like to, whenever I'm shipping stuff out, I don't accidentally want someone's, package to go to the wrong place, so I just cross out all the little barcode things here, all the little things here, all the little things, and then do we have any other stickers? So you don't have to remove everything, guys. Just for those of you that are newer sellers, if you just take a magic marker and just marker stuff out, it's fine. Like, they're not going to use it if it's like that. Okay, so let's go in here. Perfect. So we made in profit, let's see, 12 minus 104 minus 12 is 95, 92, 30. So we made about $68 in profit on that, I think. Is that right? Yeah, because it's depop, so there was only the payment fee of $4. Yeah, so we made like close to $70 in profit on those shoes. So not bad. So I like getting Nikes. If I can get them that crisp and that clean, I don't mind paying up. We gotta mark as shipped. Mark as shipped. It's going UPS, mark as shipped. Perfect. All right, next up is a pair of pants. Must be these ones. 1503. Is that what these are? Let's take a look here. Yes. Okay. So these are a pair of 2009 Levi's. Now, what's interesting about these are a pair of 569s. They are a Y2K, obviously, which is nice. They are a size 18 husky, which is like so weird. I've never seen junior jeans from that era in this size. However, what's so crazy about styles is a year and a half ago, these would not have sold because they're big and they're crazy, loose, baggy, huge, kind of 90s vibe thing, would not have sold. But now, because that's what's popular, they did. So that is exciting. And they sold for, I got them for $1, and they sold for $20. $20 over on the old Depop. It's from sunrise to sunset. Okay, got it. Okay, sunrise to sunset for 30 days. I am feeling you and understanding that. Creekside says, so jealous of all these Irish dishes. I'd love to be back in Galway. Oh my gosh, I know, they all sound so good. They all sound so good. I will be having 2 ounces of lentils, 4.5 ounces of chicken, and as many vegetables as I can eat. Master of Chill, that's adorable. Thank you very much. That one's going in here, and here we go. Eating Ben & Jerry's, sore throat and just feeling yucky. Smoky, you know what? I was feeling a little bit of that last week myself, actually. I couldn't decide if it was allergies or if I was fighting off a little bit of a cold. I feel great today. Back to it. Everything feels totally normal, but I definitely had a sore throat last week, so you take care of yourself. Double up on that zinc, double up on that vitamin C. Get yourself some golden seal if you have any. I know I sound like a mother. I can't stop myself. It is what it is. It's who I am, and I am who I am. Yuck. But yeah, I think it's going around that. It's like that little summer cold, maybe. So these are going to Ulysses these are going to Texas, so we're not going to have to pay much for these at all for shipping. That is fantastic. I love when that happens. So let's get a weight on these here, tear our little scale, and we've got a weight of probably like 1.6. Ooh, 111. 111 on those. All right. Oh, thanks, Smokey. Yeah, you feel better. How is me Irish accent? I don't know. You tell me how me Irish accent is. My name is Charity, aka NiceComps, and I like selling things. I go to other people's houses and I dig through the trash, and I bring it home and I take pictures on me old table and I list them up. I'm like a mixture between I'm like an Irish pirate. $6.13, my lucky number, 613. These are going to UPS. They paid $8.99 for shipping, so we made a couple bucks on that. Okay, making some money. All right, Ulysses, let's get this printed out for you. Snap says not bad. Snap says not bad. No love over on the Tubies today. It is quiet over there. All right, printing this out, and this guy's going to be stoked. He literally just bought these, and he's going to have them, like, basically overnight. I was just about to type Irish pirate. That's what it sounded like, right? Like, yarg, you coming on me boat, and we're going to take a trip and have some corned beef and cabbage. That's a boat I'd sail to sunset with. Heck yeah. A bunch of Irish pirates, I know, right? Yo ho, an Irish life for me. Oh my goodness. She's lost it, folks. She's lost it. Oh, welcome back, Sheffy. All right. Let's get this printed, or let's get this put over into Depop, and then we'll move to our next. God, we sold a lot of stuff this weekend. Loving it. Loving that payday. Loving that mid-month paycheck. Loving that mid-month paycheck. And my good friend Sheffy, who said, you gotta do the AI with Nifty. You'll list so much more today. And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, you gotta do it. And I was like, I don't know. And he said, you gotta do it. And then I did it. And now I'm thankful because I'm selling so much more. All right. So next thing we've got is a 20th anniversary 1997 MLB Mariners anniversary cap. I can almost guarantee you I was at this game where they gave these away. We went to so many games at the Kingdom. So when I was in school a million years ago, and they'd give away awesome prizes, if you got onto the honor roll every quarter, you got to get tickets to go to like 3 games. So you got 2 tickets, you got 3 games, you go to 3 different games, 2 tickets for each game. So you got a total of like 6 tickets, right? And then my little brother was 6 years younger than me. So he always qualified as like the super, super tiny little kids, like, you know, price. So it was like $3 or whatever. And growing up, we did not have a lot. We definitely had, we didn't have a lot of money, but we had a lot of love in my home. And my mom, I'd get on the honor roll, and I'd work my booty off. For someone that has like dyslexia and ADHD, I'm sure you know how hard that might have been. So I would work my booty off to get these tickets because it was really the only way that we could like afford to get out and go do something. So my mom would save up. She made like $5 an hour cleaning houses. She'd save up, and we would go to these Mariners games. So we'd park on the other side of the ferry. We lived in this little town called Squim, and we'd park on the other side of the ferry, and then we would walk onto the ferry because it was free. And then we'd walk from the ferry to what was called the Kingdom, which is where the games used to be. That's torn down now. They've got like Quest Field or something, but it was a literal dome. Some of you guys probably seen pictures of it. And we'd get to go to these games, and so we'd get tons and tons of like free Mariners like swag because they'd always give away these really cool things at the games. So here's that. And I was just always something I looked forward to so much. Like I had so many. I went to so many games. I got to see like Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. play at the same time. That was incredible. I remember when Randy Johnson was pitching. Like, and I played baseball all through school. I was terrible. I was just absolutely awful at softball. But I liked it, and I played, and I got better. I eventually became a catcher because I wasn't scared of anything. So I would just stand there and like get hit. It was like whatever. So I definitely, it was a little rough around the kneecaps from that, but we used to have so much fun, and I used to get to tell all the girls, oh yeah, I got to go to a Mariners game. They're like, oh my gosh, you got an honor roll, it's amazing. And it was like my little bragging rights for kind of a nerdy girl that was antisocial. It was like great bragging rights, and just every time I see a Mariners thing, it just reminds me so much of my mom and like all those crazy, insane. We just had so much stinking fun. So much fun. The poster is fire. God, that poster is insane, isn't it? Like, dude, that poster. We had our poster show, and one of the posters I had in there was a Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. poster called Family Business. So they're kind of expensive posters. And we had some really good posters in that. Like, there were some really good posters in that. So that was a fun show. With our little sock puppets. As you guys saw, I don't know if anyone saw our bloopers reel, but we did a bloopers reel. I know Snappy saw it. And, oh my God, Justin had me laughing so hard. You guys, it was all I could do to not pee my pants. Like, it was so funny. So we had a good time. All right, so hats. This is what I do for hats. I stuff the back full of paper, and then the front here, I just wrap the bill. Now, if this was an expensive hat, if this was a flat bill hat, I would put it in a box. But for something like this, it's going to be just fine in this little poly mailer. I mean, it's been sitting probably in someone's garage for, 20 plus years. I'm sure it's with bubble wrap going to get delivered just fine. I used to do every single hat in a box, and between the price of the box and then the weight of the box and everything, it would just elevate it up to a new shipping cost. So in order to keep the cost low for everybody, we did this. So, all right. So this is going to Glenn in Seattle. I know exactly where this is. That's funny. I know where Midvale is. That's so funny. When I was a teenager, I was a crazy teenager, you guys. I used to panhandle right there. I was 16, lived on my own. What do you want? I couldn't get a job. Okay, so copy address. Well, I probably could have, but I had more fun, asking people for spare change and eating old pizza. What a life. I've lived a crazy life, guys. All right, so this is going in an envelope, and we've got 10 by 6 by, and this should be pretty lightweight, 5 ounces, 0 tab 5, and let's take a look. Lord, that was so hilarious. Did you story it? It's not in the stories, God, but I think it's posted on TikTok wall. It's up on YT too. Oh my gosh, I'll be using that too. I know, right? That too works good. Like, it worked out good. I was trying to figure out how to ship those, and I watched a whole bunch of different WNs, and some people were buying like the long tubes to ship the posters in, but I'm like, dude, those tubes are like $3 or $4 a tube, and I was like, I can't start the posters at $1 then. So we got creative, because that's what we do, right? Do you store most things in a clear plastic bag? I do, Foxy. So I don't do my hats or toys. I will to separate them out, but like numerically, as far as SKU numbers go, clothes are the only ones that I really do that with. I will put like electronics in a little plastic bag, and then I store them in tubs. I don't have to SKU them, because I don't sell, or I don't list enough of those kind of things where things get like jumbled or lost. But like with clothing, oh my gosh, if I didn't do that with clothing, that would be tough, because we have 1,000 pieces. Yep, I'm almost done, babe. Almost done. All right, here is that and that. We are getting close, guys. We're getting close. Here. Okay, next thing we've got is, let's take a look here. Copy that, bring that over. Our post office closes at 4:30 here, which is, I wish they didn't do that. I wish they did not do that. All right, and mark as shipped. Okay, next item we've got here. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. That's so funny. It's another members only jacket. So someone asked if I have these and if they sold. So thank you to whoever asked that last week, because you asked that. They apparently are now going to sell for me. So this is a 1980s one, and it sold for $40 over on Depop. Little blue members only jacket on the old Copy This D. And there's that. Oh, this is one of my favorite stickers, is this one here. I just love this little guy. He just cracks me up every time I see him. Every time I see him, he makes me smile. Fox, was it you? Oh my gosh, Fox, thank you so much for asking if I had members only jackets and if they sold. Because literally 2 of them sold this week, which is like so random. So crazy. I love that. All right, we're just going to get this all bundled up here. And I'm going to put an extra piece of tape on that, because that folded weird. Okay. And we're going to take this over. So this is staying in Texas, so we shouldn't have to pay too much for shipping. This is going to Maria. Let's copy this. Bring it over to Pirate Ship. Ship that label. Here we go. Boom. Done. Paste. Done. 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 Ding. In 11, 10, 7. Tab. Ooh! It's so close to a pound, though. It's like 15. It's 15.8, guys, and I am going to be smart and list this as a pound, because they paid for it anyways. the last thing you want to do is try to like cheat the system when it comes to the weight of stuff and then end up having the customer get charged or have the item returned or whatever. It's just not worth it. So, and this is staying in Texas. So we are only paying $6.20 for the shipping on this, and they paid like $8.99. So totally covers my original investment. And total profit probably $34, I think, somewhere right in there. Not bad. If you say, shop the seller, how you doing? All right, printing this out, and here we go. All right, huge shout out to Hustle too. I don't know if he's on here or not, but our friend, you guys know I Can Hustle All Day, just went full time with reselling. So that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I am very, 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 very proud of him. That's amazing. I know how hard of a decision that is, to just do that like all in thing. I mean, that's what we're literally doing as a family, ourselves. So I think that's so stinking cool and admirable for sure. I know, it's really exciting. Okay, let's take a look here. Is that everything over here? Nope. We still got more. Oh, no. Never mind. Just kidding. All right. And then let's go over to Mercari and see what we got over there. I think that's where these boots sold. All right. So we got these hunter boots. These always sell well for me. I picked these up at the flea market. I've only been to my flea market here twice. The first time I went was like a total nothing. I got a Nike shirt that I think I paid too much for. And then the second time I went, I just happened to be at a booth where this really nice couple, it was a husband and wife. And they're like, yeah, anything you want. Like, we're giving really good prices. We just found out that my wife is pregnant again. And so we're just trying to make money. And so she's sitting there with her little baby belly bump. So I got a whole bunch of like, orange tab Levi's. I got these hunter boots. I think they only wanted like, they only asked me to give them like 20, and I think I gave them like 25 or 30 bucks. Cause I knew how much I was going to make for it. And I'm like, dude, that's just, I don't know, core values said to do that. So very appropriate that we are sending these beautiful hunter boots on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day. Now, with hunter boots, I do always stuff them. I realize it adds to the weight. However, because I don't ship my shoes in boxes, and I ship them just in poly mailers, I don't want these boots to bend a whole bunch. And I know you're like, well, why don't you just put them in a box? Because A, they don't need to go in a box. But B, the amount of shipping that I have to charge when I put these boots in a box and go through all of that, it just makes the shipping so much higher. And it makes it really expensive for the person to get, to try to pay for shipping. It just becomes like $23 or $24 for shipping if you live in any of the states far from me. And if the problem with that then is that then people that live closer have to pay that price too. So we don't want to do that. So I managed to like meet in the middle on boots like this. And I always hope I sell them to someone super close so I can make a little money on shipping. If I have to ship them up to New York or something, sometimes I eat a buck. Sometimes I don't eat anything at all. And I'll show you guys how to ship these. If you guys are over on, yo, what's up, God? I see you over there. If you guys are over on YouTube, I will change the camera angle here so that you can see how I ship these. So let's change that there. Okay. All right. So here's what we do. The first thing I do is I'm going to put down some foam. And the key with this, with anything that's got shine to it, so any boots like this, rubber boots, or anything that's like patent leather, the key is to make it so that they don't touch each other, because they will actually injure one another just from the, they'll injure the shine just from them like hitting each other inside of the box or bag. So what we do is the first thing we do is we wrap around just like that. So I'm protecting the toe. And then I'm going to take the boot and flip it just like I would if it was in a shoe box. Now, the key is, and I hope you guys can see this on YouTube, the key is a lot of people will bring this down here and snuggle it like that. The problem is you have just added like 2 inches to the length, and that is going to make a huge difference on any sort of boots. So what I do is I just kind of match them up and try to snuggle these in as close as I can without having them, touch each other. And the foam in between is what separates it. Now, if you don't have foam, you can also use bubble wrap. You can use paper, but the problem with the paper is that sometimes it'll tear. So if you can get any foam or any bubble wrap for this, this is the way to go. So this is what it looks like so far. It's just like that. And then we take this top section, and if you do this properly, it's usually the width of bubble wrap or it is the width of foam. So you can see that this is the width of that piece of foam, and then that way my boots are snugly in here, and they're not touching each other. So there's that, and then wrap this down, and then the last thing I'm going to do before I poly mail it, let's get a little super cute little thing. Oh, look at that! Unicorn of the sea, narwhal. So the last thing I do is I make sure that I put some saran wrap on it. What in the heck? Did we use the saran wrap in another room? Huh. This is what happens when your room is too small and you have to make room for things all the time. Weird. I usually just leave it in here. Did I use it somewhere? Oh, there it is. It's on the floor where it's not supposed to be. That makes sense. Perfect. We found it. Yay. Moving right along. Where do you get the roll of foam? Three Rivers. I get it for free. There's a local business in town that gets it when they get their items. So I would suggest going like to the industrial areas. Like every city has like an industrial area, right? That's got like furniture warehouses, or in this case, it's a company that makes road signs. Like head to the industrial areas, and then what you do is take a little piece of foam that you already have, bring it in with you, and then just say, hey, I'm a local small business owner. I'm just trying to get started, and one of the things I'm having a hard time finding is inexpensive shipping supplies. And I was just wondering if you guys have anything like this, or bubble wrap, or anything that you get your stuff delivered in that you don't reuse, that you normally just like throw away or recycle. I'm just wondering if I can take that off of your hands. And if you do that, you may get.
This second, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, I'm almost done. You may get 1,000 no's, but you may get one yes. And now, because of this connection that we've made, I have basically free foam for as long as this guy works at this company. So, I'm not you, but if I was you, that's what I would do. Alright, and this is going to be way too long, so we're just going to cut part of this off because we just don't need. This is just going to cause an excessive amount of stuff we don't need here. Okay, I'm doing this. This is charity. Shipping quickly. Charity. Shipping quickly. Foxy, not a garage sale, but at the bins. Oh, you were not talking to me. I'm on 29 of 44 videos on your playlist. Oh my gosh, God is so sweet. God goes in and puts my stuff just on autoplay on playlists, and just has it playing like, quiet in a different area of the house or whatever, because I'm trying to get my YouTube hours. Oh my gosh, guys, because we're trying to get every stream of income that we can possibly get. And so we're trying to get monetized on YouTube, and it's just like this long, grueling thing. It's like, I don't make videos about like controversial things where it's going to get 1.1 million views. I'm just a little reseller from Texas. So it's taken me a minute, and I just really, 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 really appreciate that. Okay, so let's get these. Whew! Oh my goodness. She's shipping tough here, folks.
What about this one?
All right. I don't know what that is. Is that on here too? Here, pop it in. Pop it in a bag of it. It's 14.16.
I'm like gonna miss them, so I just gotta take over.
Oh yeah, you just gotta go. Here, wait. You gotta take this though, because these sold.
Yeah.
These sold. I have to ship these immediately. I don't know what that is, so I'll just get it ready, and then you can take it.
We're going tomorrow. So.
Okay. 6. Just a second, you guys. I'm trying to do this, and I can't talk. I guess gotta finish this really quick here. Oh my lord.
Just hope there's not a train.
All right. Boom. Done. Bye. Love you. Did you get all the stuff? Yeah. Driving safe, precious cargo. Double check to make sure UPS is UPS and USPS is USPS. He gonna make the ladies at the post office mad. He's gonna walk in there and be like, oh my gosh, these people are always late. I just had such a busy morning this morning. I tried to get this going as fast as I could, but I had so many things to do this morning. I had like Monday morning life things this morning. Okay, confirm as sent. And then we will find out what this other thing is that we have sitting here. Maybe another Mercari item? All right, let's put our camera back for everybody. Welcome back, YouTube. No, what is this? 1416. 1416. We're going to go over to Nifty, and we're going to see if we can find 1416. 1416. Let's take a look. This is why we love Nifty, guys. Looks like it's sold. Oh, it looks like it's sold on Depop. Where is this? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Depop is so funny about this. So this is like the second or third. This is like the third time that this has happened. So when you go into your, this is just for anyone that sells on Depop. When you go into your sold items, every once in a while, an item you sold will end up listed under things that you've already shipped. For instance, this is underneath a Tacoma Rainiers hat that I shipped in September. And it's in between that and a shirt that I shipped it on August 29th is where this is located. And so I think that, at least that's what I'm seeing. I think that you should check your stuff. Like I said, this is the third time. This is definitely the third time I've noticed that. Yeah, that's annoying. Depop and I, we love each other so much. But I also understand the fact that Depop has an attitude and they just will do whatever they want. They make up their own things. Half the time it's glitchy. No shade, Depop. You help me sell lots of things, but good gravy. All right, this person is getting... No, we got to save those. We got to save that. That's a sneaker. We got to save that for a sneaker. They are getting a little balloon. So what this is this is a Washington Huskies jacket. This is going to Cynthia in San Diego, California. And let's get this in a bag here. And then what we'll do is I have errands to run tomorrow. Oh my God, such a busy week this week. I've got errands to run tomorrow, and we'll just drop this off. Guess what, guys? Guess what? I get my Wayfarers tomorrow. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. So we have something really cool and fun planned for the Wayfarers. I'm going to, obviously I'm going to be trying to use them for content, but also to be able to live stream to take you guys in places with me. We have some very, very excited things planned for the Wayfarers. You're just going to have to stay tuned because I don't want to spoil the beans of what we're doing, because we're trying to do something that, they weren't necessarily set up for. However, they can be, because I have a super smart techie husband that I think is going to figure it out. He hasn't figured it totally out yet, but he definitely is on the road. Okay, I'm back, guys. Yeah, you're so welcome, Three Rivers. You have multiple PCs here. I love it. God just got my weird random videos playing all over the place. Love Nifty. I thought you were using Vendu. When did you switch? Three Rivers, I switched, I guess it's been about a month now. So you guys know I was a Vendu girl. And I really enjoyed them, and I love them, and I love how their platform is set up. I think that the way that it works over there is super smart, and it's very, very user-friendly, especially for someone that's maybe not a computer techie person like myself. I also liked Vendu because, it was a husband-wife that started it, and wanted to support them and stuff. Here's what I found that happened to me with Vendu. And we've talked a little bit about this, but when I first started using them, I had this feeling like it was a small business. I could communicate with them and let them know when things weren't working. They always got back to me through a message or an email. They did it quickly, and I felt like I was talking to a person. And I really liked that. That changed. and it became like an intercom situation where I'm basically asking someone and they're just not giving me the right information. I couldn't get my Mercari to reconnect no matter what we did. It just literally wouldn't connect. It was not delisting things either. So every time something sold, it wasn't delisting stuff off of Poshmark. And because of that, I was double selling things. Like, this was happening every single week. And then because my Mercari wasn't connecting, when I would sell something on Mercari, it wouldn't delist anywhere. And so I was double selling things and had to cancel like 3 Mercaris and I think 3 or 4 Poshmark orders. It may have been more. And that's just not good for your account, right? So I had that issue. I spoke to them about that, and I just kept getting the super generic, like, we're working on it. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. I'm like, no. I'm not bringing this to your attention. Like, I literally need help. Please help. And I just didn't get the help I wanted. Then I found out that they were going to not allow you to do the send offers feature unless you did the yearly subscription. Now, whether or not they made that as a final decision, I'm not sure. But the fact that they would even do that just left this weird feeling inside of me. Like, what about the people that can't afford a yearly subscription? So you're telling me that the people that can't afford a yearly subscription can't send offers? I didn't like that. I communicated that back, and I was like, look, I've got a lot of people that have started using Vendoo because of, that I've recommended it. And I don't know if I really like that. And the response was like, thank you so much for your input. We appreciate and value all of our, and it's like, okay, well, I just got blown off again. And I already had Nifty because I was having them do my follows and unfollows for Poshmark. And then I started having them do my send offers. And so the only thing that was left over on Vendoo that they were doing was, for listing. Now, I was also told, like 8 months ago, that Vendoo was working on a feature for the bulk delist and relist, which I was really super excited about because that's one of the things that Nifty had that I really was like jonesing for, was that it was going to auto delist and relist. Then they were unable to do the automatic auto delist and relist, and they were only able to do it if you went in and manually did it. Well, the problem with that is just remembering to do it. Like, I got to go in every day. I got to find my things. I got to delist the old stuff, and I got to relist it. It's like Nifty just does it for me. And Nifty also has a feature where you can mark your stuff down a percent. So every, I think I have it set now to it's either every 30 or 60. I got to look. But every time it delists and relists it brings it down 1%. So not only is it getting a fresh URL, which helps with the search engine, but it also is a different price. And because it's a different price and because of the different number and everything, or the different landing code or whatever you want to call it, because of that, it's just the chances of my item being seen as a fresh listing. Then the only thing that really is duplicate really is the pictures and the words, but having the price and a new number attached to it, a new IP number, whatever, attached to it, just helps with the search engine. So I think it was just a mixture of all of that. I know if you guys have joined me for a while, you've already heard all of this, but it was a mixture of that. Like, it was just like, I felt blown off. The features they promised weren't working. And then I think if you want my total and honest opinion of what I think happened, and I mean, this is just my opinion, you guys, so this could be completely not even real, but this is just what I saw. It felt like instead of them improving and fixing the things that weren't working, it's like they were trying to just put out new stuff. And it's like, fast fashion don't work, right? Like, you can put out as many features as you want, but if they're not working properly and you've got customers constantly frustrated, and then you've got people communicating with you that you need help and you're just blowing them off. It was like, I messaged Nifty before I decided to make the switch. I had messaged them because I just had some questions about the way that it worked over there. And what do you guys think of this? Is this a thing you'll have in the future? I'm a Vendoo girl, this and that. I got an email back in 6 hours, and it was like, hey, thanks so much for your message. Here's number 1 thing that you asked, blah, 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 blah. Number 2, that's a great idea for a feature. That is something we should think about. I'll run it by management and see what they think. It was like a literal email written to me addressing all the things, and I was like, that's it, I'm sold. So it was kind of a pain in the butt to switch only because I had to go in. I didn't have shipping profiles set up through eBay. I've always just typed in my own shipping prices. I've never had like a set thing. So I had to learn how to do that. That took a second. But I figured it out. It took me a little while, and it also was great timing because it was like, I guess it's been like January, I guess it's been like 2 months now. So it was kind of into the January time is when I did this, and I needed to do like a store audit anyway. So I went through and like pulled stuff and to donate to our local thrift store. I ran stuff on specials. I took new photographs of things. I found tons of inventory that eBay said I no longer had, but I still had, because eBay loves to just remove listings for somehow. It just like glitches out or something. So I found like 13 of those. Yeah, so that was me. And now I say like I dated Vendu, I married Nifty, because when I like go in now and I go to do a listing, we're using the AI generation and it finds the item for me. It's able to give just a quick little, item specifics. I don't use a lot of I don't use the AI generated lingo. I don't use the item specifics they put in the listing. A lot of that stuff I don't use, but a lot of it fills in for you. Like all that little tedious stuff that you have to do on eBay in the item description or item details, you have to go in and like, it's short sleeve, it's this, it's that, like all those things that just take time, it does for me. So we're getting up right now easily 20 items and getting those cross-listed, which is great. My goal is, I think, and this is like a crazy lofty goal, but I think if we keep doing what we're doing right now, I have a feeling that we're going to be able to get like 50 items up a day, which is bonkers. I never would have been able to do that with any other way. So that's where I'm at. I definitely would recommend it. I couldn't ship last night on Depop, played around, and finally was able to. Bailey, that is Depop, right? Some days it's just like that. Like it's, I mean, we've talked about this before, but Depop is a social media platform that just happens to sell things. So it's like, it's just not gonna get the attention that it would get if it was like eBay, as far as like coders and stuff, because it's just not, that's not the focus over there. The focus over there is people coming in and shopping and spending time on the app and messaging people insane things. Like some of the stuff people ask me over there isn't crazy. So I know, I hear it. Marie said, I just had my first Poshmark sale. Yes. And Vendu didn't list. Yeah, Marie. I know. Well, and it sucks too because I don't want to discredit, or I don't want anyone to not use it if they love it. That is not my position to say. My position is just to say, this is what I found. This was my experience. And this is what I've found as a different solution. So that's where I'm at with that. Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah. What's up, Valley Picker? Nifty is your cross-listing platform. Yeah. I love it, you guys. I really honestly can't say enough good things about it. I haven't played around with Nifty's AI tool as an extra feature. Yeah, so it is an extra feature. You go in and you basically get tokens. So with your monthly subscription, you get like a certain amount of tokens. And then you can buy additional tokens. And how you can get them for super inexpensive is if you message Nifty and ask to buy them in a bulk. Neha said that you can get them in like a bulk price. We still haven't even, we've been listening like crazy and I still haven't ran out of tokens. So they give you some, you got to buy some, but just the time saver that it is. So this is like what we're doing right now. So I take the pictures, they upload into the computer, we go into Nifty, we upload you can upload and choose 5 photos for each item, like just feature photos. The AI tool then uses those 5 images to figure out what your item is, the specifics about that item. It's basically doing Google Lens is what it's doing. Only it's doing it and then auto-filling everything in for you. So once all that gets auto-filled in. Now, I don't like how it titles my items because I like my titles to go in a specific flow. But it does pull up, like, it'll say, like, Nike Dry Fit, blue short sleeve shirt, moisture wicking, men's large. Like, so it'll give you a good amount of info. Now, I like mine to read out a little different. I like to tweak mine. It's just a personal thing. So then all I have to do is go into the title, change it. I go down, I scroll down, and one of the things that allows you to do is when you go to list something, there is a section called, let's take a look here. I can't get there because I don't have anything listed right now, but it says like keyword, or not keyword, it says something at the very footnotes, it says footnotes. So what we did in our footnotes is I wrote down all the things I like to say in a listing. So I have no flaws detected, clean, washed, and ready to wear. Then I also have measurements in inches, and then I've got chest, shoulders, length, sleeves. Underneath that, I've got waist, hips, rise, inseam, ankles, so that it just auto puts that there. Then all I have to do is go in and fill in the numbers. Now, a lot of people have said that it fills in the measurements for them. I have not experienced that happening to me. So I have been going in and putting the measurements in myself. And let's say I'm listing a shirt, I just erase the pants part of it. I erase the waist measurement. I just copy, get that out of there. Then it already has my footnotes on there. Please inspect items. Clothing returns are not accepted. All sales are final. I ship from Texas. Smoke-free home. My little disclaimer thing. And then all I have to do is just put my keywords in, which I have in a document, and we just copy and paste them, put them in. So from start to finish, I upload the pictures. AI finds the items. I go in. I change my title. I scroll down to the description. I put in any little things about it, like flowy feel on edges, or Y2K inspired. And then I put my keywords in. I pop the measurements, 23, 46, 12, 8. Boom. Scroll down. Put my price in. Make sure it looks good. It auto fills in eBay, Depop, Posh Mercari. Scroll. Everything looks good. Looks great. Boom. Save drafts and list. It's that fast. It's so fast that we're able to, I can't, I get 20 pictures done, I upload them in the computer, and it's already found all of those things. It's so much faster. I wish you guys could hop in my head for 2 seconds and just see what I see and be like, oh my God, that's so much faster, because it is so much faster. I can't usually get 20 items listed and cross-listed in a day and still have most of my day. I already did, let's take a look here. I think I probably did, I don't know, maybe 10 today already. Let me see. Maybe more. Okay, we already did, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 things I've already amended in my drafts. And all I have to do is this right here. You guys ready? So I've already gone through, I've changed my title, I've put my price in, I put my keywords, I put my measurements in, checked that everything was good. Then I just select it. I go to ready to list, 14 drafts. And let's make sure it's only listing the ready to list ones. Okay, so I've got ready to list, 13 items selected right now. I'm going to click publish. I'm going to click publish immediately. And we're going to just go on over into my eBay. Okay, so here's my active items. It's literally loading these right now. It's putting them up. Listing in progress. Boom. There's another one. This is literally how fast this is. Boom. There's another one. Boom. There's another one. It's so insane. It's literally just listing these for me. Look at this. All these just going in. Boom. Done. Oh, we got another one going in. There should be another. There it is. Boom. Done. And done. I just listed 13 items. On all the platforms. It's so crazy. Is it only on desktop or app friendly? So it is, she doesn't use an app. It's desktop, but you can do it. I list everything from my iPad. So I just go to nifty.com. In fact, oh, you guys are on it right now. But I'll show you here. I was going to show you my iPad, but I can't because you guys are on it. So if you just go to nifty.com, you can, let me just get into my little account here. And then let me put my glasses on because then I can see. And then if I go to inventory, right there. And then up in here, you just add items, bulk. So you can do this. It doesn't have to be, this is the AI. You put your 5 pictures in here, it locates them, and then it gets it all ready to list, and puts all the specifics in for you. It's really, really fast, you guys. So you don't need it. You don't need an app. Have no clue that no. Do you only do 5 pics per item? Just for the AI. So you can put in as many photos as you normally put in. I think normally you get like, what is it, like 8 or something, or more, depending on the platform. But you just pick 5 of them. So the ones I pick are the front of the item, the back of the item. Then I pick the tag, like the the cell tag. And then if there's like a tag down here at the bottom that says like what it's made out of, cotton or whatever, basically anything that AI is going to find, because it's going to use that and then it's going to plug those in. Such and such shirt, it's going to list it as 100% cotton, this and that and the other. It's going to say what country it came from. It's going to already fill in the size for you because of the size tag on the shirt. And it does the same thing for stuff with barcodes. In fact, it's probably even faster, because if something has a barcode on it, you only need a picture of the item and then the barcode, and it'll fill everything in for you. I don't know if Chef's still on here, but Chef said that he did, I don't even remember what he said. It was like 90 minutes. He did some ungodly, insane amount of CDs in this small amount of time because it was all barcode. So it does it like crazy, crazy fast. I'm scared I will mess it up cross-listing on there. I was too. So I am not like a computery person. I have created digital images and stuff like that. Like the art side of it, I know. But when it comes to just like typing and regular like just computer stuff, that has never been my strong point. So I was really nervous doing it too. I'm going to tell you right now, it's literally almost impossible to screw up. I don't even know how you would screw it up at this point, because it does it for you. And it shows you all of the things, right? So it shows you like, it'll say like, here's the item, and you put in the information, and then it auto fills it into all the different platforms. And then you just scroll through and look, and you just make sure like, yeah, that's good. That's right. I was slower at the beginning because I was like, okay, I want to make sure that's right. That's right. That's right. And I'm looking at every single thing. Now I've done it so many times. We've listed so many things. I can kind of like I kind of look and scroll, and I'm like, oh, no, that's not right. Okay, looks good. Like they make it so the way that she's designed it is so that it's all on one page, so you can just like look through it. You're not going to screw it up. You're going to be good. I promise. Can you add more than 5 pics? Yeah. So Marie, so you can add as many pics in, I believe, as it'll take. I don't know what the full number is over there. I just put all my photos in. I usually take like 8 pictures or something. Sometimes on eBay I'll put like 12 or something. So I just put all of them up there. For the AI generation, what you do is you load all the pictures in, like from your phone. It just auto loads in your computer, right? And then you just click on the 5 you want it to use for AI generation. Now you don't have to do the AI side of it. We didn't do the AI side until 2 weeks ago. So the AI part of it is new to me, and I love it, and I really honestly wish I would have just been using it sooner, but I was scared I was going to mess up, and I was scared I was going to be able to do it right, but silly. So scared money don't make no money. So you can put up as many pictures as you want. The AI just finds the 5. Yeah, girl, you got this. I promise you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And there's a million videos out there on how to do it too. So if you need a replay, go to the YT. Yes, you guys go about over to my YT, because this will be on YT. So if you want to know how to do this, and do it correctly when you get it, just rewatch this video. Valley Pickers, what's up? Okay, you guys wanted to know if I would stay on for a few minutes and answer questions about something. Whoever that was that asked that, I can't remember what your question was. So, but yes, I am definitely willing to stay on for a few extra minutes and answer any questions you guys have, because I just got 13 things listed. How many items would you say you should have listed before using a cross-listing service? Crystal, I always say about 100. So I think 100 is a good time to start thinking about the cross-listing. Now, the thing about Nifty or any cross-listing platforms is there's different packages, right? So you don't have to buy the super crazy expensive one to start. If you want to get started and try the lower package, or you even want to just try it for free, if you guys go to my link and my bio, so whether you're on YT or you're on IG or wherever you're TT, wherever you're watching this, if you go into my bio, there is a way for you guys to try this for free. So I'll show you where it is. So my bio here, here's my TT, for instance. If you click on my link tree here, if you go down, and this is what we did. So we used another reseller's link to try it out for free. So if you go here, you can click on this link, and then what it'll do is it'll pop this up. And it says, sign up for free and choose a plan to start your 7-day free trial. If you decide to continue, your discount will automatically be applied to your first paid month. So you get 15% off your first month, and you get to do it for 7 days for free. So what do you got to lose? You try it, you don't like it, you just stop it, right? I mean, she's not trying to trap anybody in anything. So top 3 sites, eBay plus 2. Valley, thank you. So top 3 sites, eBay plus 2. So eBay would be my number 1 for sure. Usually. Today it happened to be Poshmark, but that's not typical. If I had to rank all of the selling platforms personally for myself, this is how I would rank them. Number 1 will be eBay. I think eBay will probably always be number 1. Number 2 is going to be a toss-up between Poshmark and Depop. And depending on the week that you ask me, my opinion may change. Some weeks I'm going to be like, dude, Poshmark is killing it. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's fantastic. Other weeks I may be like, dude, Depop has gone off the wall. It's crazy. I'm selling so much. I'm all about Depop. But eBay is always going to be number 1. Poshmark, Depop are going to be tied 2 and 3. Then next I would probably go with Mercari. Mercari for me is like the conveyor belt at Target. It's always just a smorgasbord of stuff. Sometimes I sell stuff over there. Sometimes I don't. I mean, it's just kind of I put stuff up over there. Let me just say it this way. If I wasn't using cross-listing software, would I take the time to list every single thing on Mercari? No, absolutely not. But since I'm using cross-listing software, it just automatically does it. Oh, we just sold something else. What do we sell? American rag, Western long sleeve, gray button-up shirt, rodeo country. Mercari is the next one. Then after that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I have a Grailed account. I just don't put stuff up there very often. Also, Nifty doesn't have Grailed for cross-listing, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Even when I was with Vendu and I was cross-listing on Grailed, 1 sale a month, maybe. It's just, I don't think it's even worth your time for me. And then I don't do Etsy, so I have no opinions on that. And I don't do, Facebook Marketplace every once in a while, but honestly, Facebook is not what it used to be. So I'd say that's probably how I'd rank it. eBay, Poshmark, Depop tied, Mercari, might as well throw it in there. Grailed, meh. Facebook, meh. And any of the other ones, I don't use. So, Meep, what are you doing, Meep? Meep. Helen B, what's up? Anything else? You guys have any other questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas before I head out of here? One quick reminder too, I do have a WN show tomorrow. This is my shameless plug. So, if you pop over to WN, I have a video game show tomorrow. So it is at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are doing vintage and modern video games. So I have PlayStation 4. I've got, this is just what I think is in the box. I know I've got PlayStation 4. I've got computer games, PlayStation 3 or 2, maybe both of those. Xbox 360 maybe. I don't know if I have any Xbox One games in there. I'm not sure, you guys. I haven't been in this tub for a while, so I don't even know what's in it. It'll be a surprise for everyone because I literally don't have time to go through it. So we're gonna go live and see what we see. So we're gonna do dollar starts, I think, pretty much on everything. And we'll do max shipping over there too. So you'll never pay more than $9.21. We also have a costume. Which the backdrop for it just got delivered. And we're doing giveaways too. We're doing Starbucks gift card giveaways, and then we're also doing a buyer appreciation giveaway as well. So not shameless selling. Yeah, you're welcome, you guys. Vinted, my daughter mentioned that she's checking it out. Yeah, Marie, I haven't really checked out Vinted. Here's my thing. I want to sell where the majority of people are shopping. So if vintage starts to become something and a lot of people are shopping over there and it becomes something interesting, I would definitely consider it. But for me, if I can use my cross-listing software, if I can use Nifty and get 40 things listed on the main platforms, do I really want to take the time to go manually list elsewhere? Would it be a good use of my time, or would my time be better spent taking pictures of 10 more items and getting those listed on platforms that you can sell a little bit more on? And that's kind of where I am at, is that we're at this, like, I want to do what is simple and easy, and y'all know I don't like complicated. So for me, it's like, get it up, get it cross-listed, move on with my day. Busy life, busy wife. We got other things to do. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, you're welcome, you guys. Okay, so so that's me tomorrow night on WN, and then also tonight is Arizona. Guys, I tell you this every week. I probably should stop telling people to go to his shows because I buy insane amounts of stuff over there for reselling. Out of every single person, and like, I've bought stuff from Hustle, I've bought stuff from Mom's Buy More Vintage, I've bought stuff from a lot of you. Cool Rick, I've bought stuff from all y'all. I've bought hundreds of pieces, I think, from AZ now. Because he's doing these storage units, so he's finding all this like cool old vintage fire, which you guys know is like so amazing. And he's doing dollar starts, so I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? So he's got a show today, and he does reduced shipping on all of his shows. So you guys check out AZ. Get over there. Get your butts over there. Don't outbid me. No, just kidding. Go ahead. He is great. He is great. Hey, Vivs. All right, you guys, I'm out of here, so you will not see me on tomorrow. I have, you will maybe see me tomorrow. I am going to be going to a thrift store tomorrow. It's Dollar Day sales at a little honey hole in another town I like to go to. So I am going to check that out. If I can get reception, I may pop you guys on. I do get my Wayfarers tomorrow, so if I can figure out how to get those puppies set up in time. Oh no, I pick up my Wayfarers after. Never mind. So maybe. I may be live, I may not be. But if I don't see you live tomorrow for thrifting, I will be on WN tomorrow night, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday again. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Mwah. Take care.